What's up, guys? Remington Keyes here with a review for you. Today I'll be reviewing the Jetsons and WWE Robo-WrestleMania, the movie. I'm going to give you the good, I'm going to give you the bad, and I'm going to give you the nerdy parts. Let's go with the good first. You get to see the Jetsons on screen with the new content for the first time in over 20 years. This is the first Jetsons centric thing in over 20 years that has become new released, which is exciting. I was a big fan of the Jetsons as a kid. I used to play on Cartoon Network and Boomerang when I was a kid, and I love seeing new Jetson content from it. The only thing I would have to complain about the Jetsons content is the voices in the Jetsons seem off. Like the George Jetson voice is perfect, it's almost spot on, but everybody else, because they got new voice actors, the old voice actors are dead. They got new voice actors, and they just don't feel like the old voices. They do, like, almost impressions. And that's kind of how I feel about the Jetsons throughout this movie, is that they're impressions of the Jetsons. They're what people remember the Jetsons to be, instead of who the Jetsons were. Like, instead of in the show, they called them, Elroy, Judy, and stuff, and Jane. But in the movie, they just call them by, hey, that's my boy Elroy. Every time he calls Elroy, that's my boy Elroy. There's my daughter Judy. There's my wife Jane. There's Jane, my wife. It just kind of feels like it doesn't feel genuine from the show. But that's like the least nitpicky thing I complain about, because this movie is awesome. Basically, you have George Jetson destroying the future by waking up a frozen Big Show, and then Big Show takes over the future. So George Jetson has to go to the past to go get some WWE superstars to fight the Big Show. And what I liked about this was that they used the same time travel method that Elroy built from the other movie, The Flintstones Meets the Jetsons, which I thought was really cool. It's like a really cool throwback to that one movie that's not a lot of people remember. Only hardcore, sweaty Jetsons fans like myself will remember that crossovers. It was pretty cool to see something like that. And then, I don't really recognize some of these WWE superstars because I'm not a big WWE fan, but it was good to see them incorporated because they made the movie strong. It was a strong movie, and it's just a really good movie altogether. It's something you could add to the Jetsons episode. You could make a whole episode off of this, and it feels like a Jetsons episode. It doesn't feel fake. It doesn't feel like it's forced. It feels all good, and you could tell this movie was made with love. There's just so much stuff, and they update the show a little bit because as we all know, a lot of things the Jetsons had in the 70s and the 60s on their show. Well, we have it now in real life. So they try to update a little bit, try to get some more futuristic stuff. One of my favorite things about this movie is they finally explained what happened to Earth, and why the Jetsons are living above. They finally explained what happened to Earth in the future. And the reason why they don't live on the surface of the Earth is because the surface of the Earth has frozen over. The whole surface of the Earth is frozen, which was a really cool nod. It's a question fans have been wanting answered ever since the Jetsons have started. So it was really cool that they had that nice nod in the current Jetsons movie, and it just really shows the love and dedication gone into this movie. Even the characters, they're written with love, but you can just feel it, And they kind of show the Jetsons interacting with the modern world. Like, why is there no moving sidewalk? What do you mean we have to actually walk and work? Like, it's just so cool to see them reacting to our world and seeing the WWE superstars reacting to the future. And just, the fight scenes were good too. It's like really, really good. It makes me really want to watch the other WWE animated movies that cross over with Hanna-Barbera properties. I mean, it's that good. And watching this movie, it's going to make you want another Jetsons series. It's going to make you want to watch new episodes of the Jetsons every week. That's what I want. I really wish Cartoon Network would take this movie now and make a series off of it, because it's just so much love put into this that I want more. I want more Jetsons content. And there's a lot of things you could do with it. This movie shows that there's a lot of things you could still do with the property that would make it still feel fresh. But that's my review of the Jetsons WWE Robo-Mania, whatever the long title. Oh, there's another reference in there to Scooby-Doo, and with Vince McMahon, the owner of WWE, going, you guys wouldn't believe this, but this is the first time I've met a talking dog, and he was referencing Scooby-Doo. So there's your sweaty there. I'm going to give this movie a 7.8 out of 10. It is close. It's really close to getting that 8, but I can't give it an 8 out of 10, mainly because it just there's so much stuff in here that makes that the little minor nitpicks I was talking to you about how the character voices don't really match, and that their impressions of the characters rather than the characters themselves. I really can't give it a solid 8. It's so close. It's a 7.8 out of 10, but that's just my rating. What'd you guys think about it? If you want to discuss this movie, comment below in the comments. Subscribe for more reviews like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one with new videos coming soon.